Hi, I'm Andy Bowen, and I'm founder of Clearview Communications and Public Relations. We're an international full-service public relations agency, and we do a lot of work in media interview skills development, media training, crisis communications training, and presentation training for chief executive officers. And over the past 30 years, I've worked with hundreds of chief executive officers, preparing them for critical media interviews, critical crisis communications interviews, blogger interviews, and presentations. And what I've found over the last 30 years is that the CEOs that I deal with that you are watching today break down into one of four quartiles. The first quartile are the CEOs that go, no, I don't want to interview with the media. You do that. They'll delegate it to their Vice President of Corporate Communications, many times their CFO, other executives, their corporate counsel. They'll just delegate that out. You cannot delegate a media interview and expect to share the vision and mission and key messages of your organization with your target audiences. You have to do it yourself. The late chairman of the Coca-Cola Company, Roberto Goizueta, he observed that communication is the only task that a leader cannot delegate. I agree with him 100%. So those of you who are fearful of media interviews, who try to delegate it to someone else, you probably need to work on that and get some additional skills development so that you can then find your way toward becoming the consummate communicator. The second quartile that I deal with are those CEOs that actually say, well, yeah, I'll interview, I'll be fine, just tell me when and where and I'll show up. Well, of course, that is wrong too. You have to prepare, you have to practice, you have to role play, you have to know your key messages and do other things in order to interview effectively with a member of the media. The third quartile of CEOs that I deal with, the third 25%, they are the ones that sort of understand the value of having powerful media interview skills, and they will say, okay, provide me with some talking points, tell me what time I have to be there, I'll prepare some, who is the reporter, what are their past stories that they've done, those types of things, I'll be fine, just tell me to show up and I'll be there. Well, that's problematic as well because that's not full preparation. And invariably something's going to go wrong and a question is going to be asked that you didn't anticipate. Now, the fourth quartile that I deal with in CEOs are the ones that really I enjoy working with. They're the ones that get it. They're the ones that are the consummate media interview experts. They practice, they develop key messages, they role play and rehearse. They have their staffs ask every single question that could possibly be asked of them prior to the media interview. They ask what can go wrong here, what can go right, who is this reporter, who is this blogger, what is the publication, should I even interview or not? And they are the consummate communicators, the consummate presenters. And these are the ones, this fourth quartile is the subset, the culture of the media interview skills expert to which all three of the other quartiles should actually aspire to achieve. So again, Andy Bowen with Clearview Communications and Public Relations, and I urge you to work on your media interview skills and your presentation skills until you too become the consummate communicator.